Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this heat detector bell. It's a MasterGuard. And this is the heat detector bell that we got from the flea market, and it's inside the bag. And heat detector bells predates smoke alarms. Because, before smoke alarms, they use heat detector bells, and they're not substitutes of smoke alarms, but they're actually the precursor of them. Because back then they used heat detector bells, and they were made before smoke alarms were made. I think very long time ago. I would say around, I don't know, 100 years ago. So yeah. So it's in the bag, so let me go ahead and get it out of the bag. Alright, here it is out of the bag. So it is a gold color appearance. So the appearance is it's a gong with a gold color, and it has the disc right here and the 4 sections. So, and it feels heavy. And the principle of this is identical to a commercial heat detector. But the difference is commercial heat detectors are actually connected to a fire alarm system, while heat detector bells use a bell or mechanism. Commercial ones are connected to a fire alarm system, while heat detector bells have a mechanism similar to like a fire alarm bell. So, yeah. And it feels like a bell. And this thing was made, I believe, around 1950s or 60s. I'm not kind of sure. But, yeah. I don't know when it was made. I would say around 1950s. So, yeah. And here's how they work. So, if there's, like, heat from a fire, this disc will come off and it will sound the alarm. Similar to a commercial one, but the difference is it's hooked up to a fire alarm. And heat detectors, commercial heat detectors with discs, you cannot put it back on because ones with discs are one-time use. Some of them are more reusable. Some commercial heat detectors are more reusable. But on heat detector bells, the disc can be put back on, and it's reusable. So, yeah. So I'm guessing this is actually the oldest oldest smoke alarm. Well, actually, this is one of the oldest smoke alarms or heat detectors in the smoke alarm collection I have. So yeah. So this is actually the oldest heat detector bell, and also the first heat detector bell in my smoke alarm collection. So yeah. So let me go ahead and check the back of it. So I'm going to show you the back. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you the back. So here's the back. It's actually a MasterGuard. So yeah. Here's the knob. You can wind it back up. So in order to reuse it, you put the disc on and wind it back up. Or something like that. So yeah. And here's the bumps, which is kind of very uncomfortable to hold. And yeah, it's heavy because it's metal. And here is the the label, MasterGuard Fire Protection System, and the model number is right here, MC40FT. Here's the Underwriters Laboratories logo. And it was made since, I believe, around 1950s, I would say. I'm not kind of sure when, but it's old. Here is the patent pending. Here is the ULC logo, also known as the Underwriters Laboratories of Canada logo. And that's the back of it. And the difference between a commercial one and a heat detector bell is commercial ones don't have a clockwork mechanism like heat detector bells is. Heat detector bells do have clockwork mechanisms, so you can wind it back up and reuse it again. So yeah. However, heat detectors for commercial fire alarms don't have clockwork mechanisms. They have sensors. So yeah. And yeah, so that's the back of it. So yeah. Okay, sorry about that. The flashlight just turned on for some reason. So yeah. However, this heat detector bell, this is actually the first heat detector bell I have for my smoke alarm collection. And this might be the oldest thing for my smoke alarm collection as well. So yeah. And this thing was made since the, I believe, 1950s or 60s. Maybe even older. But it's very old. I'm guessing it's an antique or vintage. So yeah. And this is a review of the MasterGuard MC40FT heat detector bell. And that's it.